I went to the doctor, he thought it was a good idea to give me painkillers. I thought nothing of it, started taking them. Before I knew it, after a few years, I was taking about 10, 30 milligram oxys just to get through the day. At one point, it got out of hand. My father told me, listen, you either gotta get out of my house or you gotta go to rehab. Me thinking I had no problem. I was like, I got no problem. I said, I'm leaving. I went to my friend's house, had a big discussion with him. I said I could stay there, no problem. I had a big bowl of macaroni and cheese that night, and I fell asleep. Should have been the last meal of my life. They found me in the morning, face down in my throw up, unresponsive. They called the ambulance, rushed me to the hospital, my heart stopped. They quickly revived me, got me to the emergency room, put me in the ICU, and that's where I spent the next 3 weeks of my life, fighting for my life. Everybody said their prayers, things were getting worse and worse, and at the darkest hour, without any warning, I just woke up. I can't describe to you the feeling of looking into every single one of your loved one's eyes and seeing what you put them through. The shame and guilt that I felt that day was worse than any feeling I ever had in my whole entire life, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So once I started getting conscious, I looked around, I seen I was hooked up to 10 different machines, tubes coming out of my throat, out of my lungs, out of my stomach, pooping in a bag. I was down to 90 pounds, I couldn't move my body, I couldn't speak, I couldn't breathe on my own. I looked up to the sky, I was like, God, please get me out of this. If I get out of this, I'll make a difference. I was sitting there, I heard the doctors talking about, oh, I was going to be brain dead. All 4 of my limbs were black, filling up with toxins, so they were swelling up. They were telling me I was going to lose all 4 of my limbs. And at this point, I can say, actually, I thank God I only lost my left leg. Imagine that, being thankful for losing your leg, something you had your whole life. That hospital and this event took so much away from me. It took my vision, it took the feeling in my hand, I have nerve damage in my hand, it took my leg, it took my career, my girlfriend, my dignity, my self-respect. But it gave me so much more in return. It gave me back my life again. It gave me my choice, my choice to make my own decisions. It gave my appreciation to the things that I still have in my life. I was a miracle. I was the luckiest man alive.